Okay, many of you have been wanting to see, a video on fermentation. This is going to be a first in a series of fermentation videos we're doing. This video is going to be what we do to ferment our peppers for our hot sauce. And this batch, I will really admit, I am scared of doing this. All right, one of the most important things when you're fermenting is you have to remember to let gas escape or in other words, air and the gases escape out of whatever container you're using, but you also don't really want a lot of air to come in or contaminants. So what's really cool is you can go on to Amazon and you can get one of these 1 gallon glass containers with a top on it, and this just comes out. This is an airlock. It comes to you separate. It comes to you with this little grommet right here, this rubber grommet right there, okay? And then it comes with this airlock. If you can see the airlock right here, this allows air to escape out, but doesn't allow air in. So that's what an airlock is. So, and this just slides in here carefully, and then once you're done and you're ready for the ferment, you have all of your substance of whatever you're fermenting in here. This would work for kimchi, kraut, this would work for any kind of peppers, anything. As a matter of fact, one of the things I'm going to be fermenting here in the near future is garlic. We're going to take the rest of our garlic and we are going to ferment it in honey. I saw an awesome video of a couple people that are doing it amazingly. So here's how we screw the lid on top, nice and tight. Once again, lets air out of the top, won't let air in. So this is what's called an airlock. Something else that's necessary for what we're doing today. Gloves. If you handle the peppers that I'm getting ready to handle today without gloves and you do anything, rub your eyes, go to the bathroom, anything, you're gonna be really sorry. So make sure that you're wearing gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna glove up real quick before we even start handling these peppers. I should be double gloving just in case one of these gloves breaks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. So I'm getting ready to rock this out. I'm gonna show you all the different peppers that we have. We have the yellow Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. Check these out, man. Scorpion peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one. Nah, I'm just playing. So these scorpion peppers are looking hardcore, all right? Red Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. Beautiful pepper. Check these out, man. Beautiful peppers. Beautiful. Okay. Peach Carolina Reaper. We grew Carolina Reapers, oh man, a couple years ago. And I put one of those in my mouth and it ruined my day, man. So we're gonna use the Peach Carolina Reapers, Peach Boot Jalakia mixed with a Jonah. Not quite sure what this pepper is, man. I am not a pepper expert, but I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of you out there that are. Okay, these are looking beautiful. Look very much like our Boot Jalakias or ghost peppers. All right, let's get it going here. Here's the Apocalypse Scorpion. Beautiful looking peppers, man. Beautiful looking peppers. Look at this. This is a long-tailed, old classic Carolina Reaper. All right, this is what I grew a couple years ago. These peppers are rocking and rolling, man. I actually ruined my day one day. I sliced one of these in half, and I took a little bit of a bite, and then I touched the inside of my tongue, boy, and it definitely ruined my next 2 hours. I was really not liking life. We have all of our hot peppers, everything from Carolina Reapers, Peach Carolina Reapers, to long-tailed Carolina Reapers, to Trinidad Scorpions, to Moruga Scorpions. You'll notice I'm gloved up, double gloved, I'm masked up. We're gonna start cutting these up, really important. I've already showed you the airlock, okay? We are going to probably use both gallons. First step, I'm gonna cut them up, probably 2 or 3 pieces each. put them in the glass containers. Then we're gonna talk about our solution of water and salt that's gonna be added to this to get the fermentation process going. So stick with us, guys. Notice I have my area, I have my cutting board right here, and I have my area surrounded by paper towels. That's so I can kind of clean up everything when I'm done. I'm actually gonna get a bowl to put all of the stems in. If you could smell it in here right now, it is insane. I'm going to discard these all the way in our compost pile so nothing gets to it, especially our dogs. Man, this smells amazing. We have cut up all of our peppers. Now what needs to happen is I need to make my salt solution. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, the smell in here is ridiculous, man. Man, it is powerful, man. It makes you cough and cough and cough. It is a powerful, powerful heat. Now, the next step is for us to make a 5% salt solution to go in and cover up all of our peppers. We want the peppers to be completely submerged, and I'm gonna show you how we do that. And these come in handy. We have plastic bags right here, Ziploc bags, that we can use to weight down the peppers in the salt solution. We want all of the peppers to be submerged. So that's the next step. There's 3 cups. That's 16 cups of water. We need 4 more. We'll probably fill it all the way to the top. We'll do 4 more. This doesn't have to be precise, but we're going to try to roughly get in a 5% salt solution here. So I'm going to have 20 cups of water, and I want to make sure I have enough. All right, so there's 20 cups of water. So if I'm not mistaken, 20 cups of water I just put in there. Now I need an 1/8 cup of salt. That would be a 5% solution. So 20 cups of water, 1/8 cup of salt, that's a 5% solution. That's gonna make sure that we have enough salt and water to get that lacto fermentation process going. So what this means is we need to build up that good bacteria so the bad bacteria doesn't grow. We want no mold. We don't want any kind of bad bacteria growing in these peppers. We want to get that pH down so nothing bad can grow. That's lacto fermentation, guys. I think I made the mistake and I said 20 cups would need an 1/8 of a cup of salt. Nope, we need a 1/4 cup. And this is coarse sea salt. You don't want to use iodized salt. You want to use sea salt. Salt solution, I'm going to carefully pour. Cap these back up because man, that is hot. It's making my eyes water. And it's making me cough. Cap that back up for now. All right, now this is when our plastic baggies come into play. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of water in these plastic baggies, seal them off, and it's gonna be used as a weight. There's a space at the bottom, and we have peppers at the top that are not submerged in the brine. That can't happen. We need everything submerged. Now we wait. We're actually going to have a little bit of a competition. I want to see whether I can make a better hot sauce than Janine. So you're going to have to stay tuned. This is going to be our fermentation center right here. And you can see some of those peppers floating right there. I might have to correct that because this one's doing pretty good. They're all submerged. I might need to put a little bit more water in that bag right there. But stay tuned. We're going to come back in about 4 to 6 weeks and we're going to see how these peppers have fermented. All right, guys, we are at 1 week right now with our fermented scorpions and all the different Carolina Reapers. Man, these airlocks are working amazing. I just unscrewed the lid off of this one right here and the smell was amazing. If you've never fermented any kind of hot pepper before, please, please, please give it a shot. The flavor and the smell of these alone is amazing. Now, these peppers are going to be quite hot, so I'm kind of nervous about that, but I am going to cut it whenever we go in about a week or so, when it's fully fermented or fermented as much as I want it to be. We are going to blend these up in a we're gonna blend them up in a food processor, and I'm gonna cut it with a little bit of vinegar, and I have not decided what type of fruit I'm gonna use yet. Probably either a grilled pineapple or maybe a mango. I'm trying to figure out what to put in there for some sweetness. Might even just add some honey, we'll see. But, and amongst other seasonings and things like that. But I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna just have the peppers alone. We've made hot sauce like that before, and it is quite strong. You can see these peppers. Notice down here, that is completely normal. The brine solution gets kind of cloudy, completely normal. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of growth on the top. This is definitely not mold right here. It's a type of yeast and it's normal to grow. It's kind of like a barrier. All the peppers down here are amazingly, sorry about that, camera. All the peppers down here are going to be so amazingly fermented. I'm so excited about this. All right, so I will catch you guys back in about 5 to 7 days for us to start making our hot sauce. Be very careful as I pull this out. So that right there is not mold, that's yeast, perfectly fine. I've already checked the pH. The pH is below 4, which is amazing. All the pH for this entire, both containers, the pH was below 4 for all of it. So that makes me really happy. That's where it should be. It should be, I think below 4.3 is the rule of thumb, but when it's lower than that, that's even better. That's so harmful bacteria will not be able to thrive, so that's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna rinse this out real quick. So I'm gonna start putting these peppers into our food processor. So here's the deal. I did not do the rest of the video because I needed to switch gloves about 150 times. I will tell you right now, Carolina Reapers are the real deal. Our entire house right now is getting aired out. Janine is, I mean, we've done this before, but never to this extent. Janine had to take Arlo when he got up from his nap, literally took him for a drive because they couldn't stand to be in the house. What we made was this hot sauce right here, and I'm gonna call this Reaper Madness. Wish me luck, because this hot sauce is just insanely hot. This hot sauce, man, eyes, ears, nose, throat, lungs, everything's burning right now just from making 7 jars. Here it is right here, guys. Reaper Madness. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm gonna give it a taste test. There's no way we'll be able to give this to anybody or let anybody else have this unless I taste it. Already tested the pH. The pH is a 3.4. Unbelievable. Okay, anything below a 4.3, you'd be very safe. And below a 4.0, you know, nothing bad's growing in it. This is awesome fermented hot sauce. Since we used scorpion peppers and we used Carolina Reapers, different versions of Carolina Reapers, we used longtail Reapers, we used peach Carolina Reapers, and then 3 or 4 different varieties of scorpion peppers. It makes it so it has just this amazing color. It's like a bright orangish red. This hot sauce is not meant to dump on your eggs. It is used to add a couple drops to something that you want to spice up. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste. Remember I said pH of this was below or 4.0. It was about a 3.4. Awesome, I tested each batch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a drop. We have these little woozy tops on here to limit how much we put on. I'm gonna put a little dot on my finger. This is how I taste it. Just look at that little tiny dot right there. That's it, let's taste it. All right, immediate burn. So there was an immediate burn to my tongue. It's staying there. It's a little sweet. The fermented pepper taste, out of this world. If you've ever had a fermented hot sauce, oh, you probably have, even if you don't realize it. Frank's Red Hot, Tabasco. So these peppers were fermented 3 weeks. Unbelievable. Please, this is one great way to preserve peppers at the end of the season. Hot peppers fermenting and hot peppers getting ready to go in the ferment. We're even gonna do a green. I think we're gonna do a green sauce with habaneros and ghost peppers. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. This video took a while to make, but I'm really appreciating the fact that you guys stay tuned. This is another way on our homestead that we find a way to use all of our food, also preserve the food. This hot sauce, if I leave it in here, I'm probably gonna refrigerate it, but even if I just left it in here, this stuff, as long as there's a pH below 4, absolutely lasts for years and years and years. So it's a really good way to preserve. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please make sure to put those below. Also, please click that little bell to subscribe. It really helps us out in our journey to put YouTube videos out. All right, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. It's not meant to... Amber! If this hot's... Amber! Lay down! Doing a video. Lay down. One more way that on our suburban homestead, we find a way to... Oh man, this is so hot.